Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Heady postgame show. I'm taking over for Todd today. Be a quick show here. Todd, of course, out working, and then Father's Day, and shout out to all the fathers out there. Um, it's a good day. Give your father more than a tie or socks, definitely. The Angels, they take 2 out of 3 in Kansas City. Yes, you feel like yesterday uh, they should have won and then got the sweep, but that was unfortunate not to get that. Let's get quickly to our sponsorships. Some more tickets. If you're looking for Angel tickets, Dodger tickets, Padre tickets, concert tickets, theater tickets. Look no further to 714 tickets. Uh, great deals on all those events. I mean, you can find pretty much anything there. No hidden fees or checkouts. And then right now, use the code HITI, Halos in the Infield, 10% off there of your purchase and checkout. And then that'll get you a drawing for a free Halos jersey, and then 5% off on your future purchases. So it's all really looking good. And again, for that 714 tickets special for the Heady tailgate on July 1st, please check out this right here. So the number you have to call for those tickets, 714 tickets right there, 714-828, I'm sorry, 714-842-5387, 714-842-5387. Those are the July 1st special tailgate tickets that you have to call for. Again, 714-842-5387. That'll get you the $55 tickets. You'll get all this stuff. So you get the bobblehead that you go in the game with, the Trout and Ohtani City Connect bobblehead, and you're gonna really enjoy that one, especially after what happened today. T-shirt, the Heady T-shirt, unlimited tacos, helmet nachos for the kids, thunder sticks, and then of course bring your own drinks. Also, check out Noble Ale Works, the local brewery there in Anaheim, footsteps away from Angel Stadium, off of Seclair Street, 1621, 92806. Mention Heady there for drink specials and free parking there for Angel games. But you have to mention Halos in the Infield. They have some great brews there, stouts, IPAs, and also check out their various food trucks that come in on the schedule uh, on their Instagram page. So go to Noble Ale Works for the Instagram page, and then you'll find it there. And then also check out the Heady podcast that will come on. Someone will be on there to review this series in Kansas City. And then with the day off tomorrow, the Angels have a 2-game series, a quick one with the Dodgers coming in, spray the stadium down after the game. And then the 22nd will be off for the Angels. And then you have 3 in Colorado, and then 4 against the White Sox. And that will close out the month of June on that Friday, June 30th. And then, of course, July 1st, where they're all with the Diamondbacks. So it's all going to be there on the schedule there. So we got through the advertisements. Let's get you to how this game went about. So just the scoring plays. Bottom of the second, Freddie Freeman singled on a sharp line drive, and that scored Garcia to make it 1-0. I have to mention, too, it was cool seeing the Kansas City Royals wear their baby blues, because you'll notice on Father's Day they have the prostate cancer, blue ribbons on the uniforms, the wrist tape you saw Trout wearing, all the wristbands and all the catcher's gear, all of that was baby blue. And it fit into what Kansas City was wearing. The only thing I wish Kansas City would wear that on the road, especially when they play Chicago. I was just thinking about it. When the White Sox play home on Sundays, they wear their 80s uniforms. So it'd be cool if the Royals were there one day, that a Sunday, and wear their baby blues. That would be nice. And they'll throw back to about 40 years ago. Anyway, 1-0. Kansas City, top of the fourth. Drury brought in Trout on a single to make it tied at 1. And then in the bottom of the fourth, Samad Taylor out of Corona, California, singled in Garcia to make it 2-1. Of course, Taylor yesterday was the one who drove in the game-winning run for Kansas City yesterday. Top of the fifth, we have to acknowledge this. So Shohei Ohtani homered his 24th to center field. A 2-run shot that brought in Ward to make it 3-2. And then the next batter was Mike Trout, and he hit his 15th home run there to make it a 4-2 lead. So that was key right there. Later on in the game, this was a welcoming sight. It was Jared Walsh. You would have thought it had been Brandon. But no, Jared Walsh homered his first time. It was a line drive. It just got over the fence into the Kansas City bullpen to make it 5-2. And Estevez came in to close the door on the Royals to make it a 5-2 win. The Angels go to 41-33. The Royals go to 19-52. So Tyler Anderson gets the win for the Angels. He went 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. Definitely better. And then Jaime Barria came in. He went 3 innings, 2 hits, only giving up 1 walk and 1 strikeout. I'm trying to figure out why they brought him in. Maybe because the bullpen, needed some time off, and then because of the days off this week, you want to get him some work. That's all I could think of. And then Estevez came in, struck out 1, and got the save in his 9th inning of work. For the Kansas City Royals, they're pitching. Zach Greinke got the loss. He's now 1-7. It was amazing on those 2 home runs that he gave up. He just threw, it seemed like, careless fastballs, because I say that because his fastball really isn't fast anymore. So that was a little weird seeing, Greinke's susceptible to give up the home run ball, but it just looked like he tried to get it over the plate or whatever, try to get it by, but that was never going to be the case. So Greinke, 5 innings of work, 8 hits, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and of course the 2 home runs given up. And then later on, Christie came in to give up the home run to Walsh. So that was it. So all in all, the Angels get the 5-2 win. They take 2 out of 3 in Kansas City. I'm not going to yell or whatever, but it felt like, they should have swept the series. And then with the days off here, Monday and Thursday, felt like that would have been good going into the Dodger series. But that wasn't going to be the case, I guess. Let's check out some scores that happened. The Yankees and the Red Sox had a doubleheader today because of a rain out yesterday. The Red Sox took the first game 6-2. Their second game of the day will come up at 4 o'clock on, of course, Sunday Night Baseball. The Brewers get the win over the Pirates. Milwaukee doing well. They are now 37-34. The Pirates at 34-36. Milwaukee wins 5-2 there. Tigers defeat the Twins 6-4, keeping the Central kind of close. And then the big game of the day, I think, for the Angels here in the AL West, the Reds defeat the Astros 9-7 in 10 innings, and it was a thriller. I was able to watch the top half of the 10th, or bottom of the top of the 8th until I got on here with the top of the 10th, and it was one of those games where the Reds showed their speed on the base paths. They had some really good hits going. And they sweep the Astros, which definitely helps the Angels. It was a real shocker, to be honest with you, that that the Reds swept the Astros. I mean, maybe they miss Alvarez that much. I don't know what it is, but it was a gutsy win by the Reds. Now they're 37-35. That's a great win for Cincinnati. I mean, they're doing things we didn't think they could, but their young players are coming up and they're doing well. It's kind of cool to see when you think about it. The Cardinals defeat the Mets 8-7. The Marlins defeat the Nationals 4-2. The Braves drill the Rockies 14-6. And an interesting story with that happened. Charlie Culberson was DFA'd just before the game, and his father was going to throw out the first pitch. You just hate the business side of baseball sometimes when that happens. The Orioles defeat the Cubs 6-3. Again, the Yankees and Red Sox coming up at 4:10. The game's going on right now. Bottom of the sixth, the Mariners lead the White Sox 2-1. Hope that the White Sox come back and win. The Padres in this rubber game against the Rays lead 4-2. Top of the fifth here, plenty of time to go in that. The Giants lead the Dodgers 5-2 in the top of the sixth. I couldn't believe the score yesterday with LA and San Francisco. The Giants won 15-0. What? 15-0 Giants. The Guardians lead the Diamondbacks 7-1 in the fourth inning. The Diamondbacks are able to take yesterday's game. And at the end of 5, the Phillies lead the A's 2-0. And then this game has been back and forth. The Jays were leading, I believe, 6-1 at one point, or 6-0, whatever it was. The Rangers have stormed back, unfortunately, to lead the game 11-7. The Rangers are looking for insurance runs in the bottom of the eighth. So that's really unfortunate. And again, the Angels win 5-2. Quickly, let's get into some of these comments here. Hunter, I think really thinking what we are all thinking here, where he says, good, but we should have swept. And Hunter, shout out to you, your father on this Father's Day, the whole family. It's a great meeting you guys, or your father there and your brother. That was really awesome at a game earlier this year. Hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. Grillmaster saying, happy Father's Day. If it weren't for a mother, we wouldn't have Father's Day. Sure. Hanky Panky Cards, and I love that name. Todd just ordered a Squid City Connect. That would be something. We always mention, hey, he should wear a thong if the Angels ever win 10-0, 10 games in a row. But maybe the punishment has changed if he can order a squid number 4 jersey. I don't know. The box score saying my name. Shout out to you. And then he's also saying we're sweeping the rest of June. I wish that could be the case. But man, when you have games like the one yesterday where you have a letdown, you feel like you're going to have another one anytime soon. I think, okay, I'm looking at the schedule here. Of course, you have 2 with the Dodgers. You hope for a split. Colorado, you're hoping for 2 out of 3. But hopefully the Power Bats can get going and maybe sweep the last place Rockies. You got 4 with the White Sox. And, White Sox are really, they're not all there, to be honest with you. So hopefully the Angels could take 3 out of 4. And then, with the Arizona series, you're just hoping to win that series. So, if sweeps aren't there for the rest of the month, let's just take series. That's all you can do. So, let's look at the standings as they are for now. Texas leads the Angels by 4 games. The Angels have climbed into second place over Houston. That is now 5 back with their loss. Seattle 8.5 back. And Oakland 25.5 back at 19-54. The worst in, of course, baseball. Now, with the Angels winning And with the New York Yankees losing earlier today on the doubleheader, the Angels now have the second wild card, 4.5 back of Baltimore for the first, and the Yankees have the third wild card spot as of now. Houston, Toronto are both a half game back. Boston 3 back. Seattle 4 back. And I don't mention really anyone that's 5 or more back, so I won't do that. Boston hot as of late. They've won 3 in a row. Houston has lost 4 straight. The Yankees have lost 3 straight. Of course, the division leaders right now, Tampa Bay 51-23, first in the East, Texas 43-27, and then Minnesota at 36-36. That's just how it is. Looking at the next opponent, the Dodgers, right now they're in a fight there with the Giants in that game. They are 4 back of the Diamondbacks. That could change if the Dodgers win today, come back and win. First place Arizona, and that's amazing to think. And then even the Giants being 38-32, I don't think anyone had that. They're 4.5 away from the Diamondbacks, a half game back of the Dodgers. So it's really important to mention the Giants have won 6 straight. The Diamondbacks have won 2 in a row. The Dodgers have lost 2 straight. And then next weekend, Angels go to Colorado. It is worth mentioning the Rockies have lost 5 in a row. So that's really amazing to think what has happened. Of course, I don't have all of the technology, so I guess the Stamos Award, I kind of want to give it to Anderson, just pitching well enough to get the win. And he really gets a win, which is odd to say. I know he's, now 4-1, but there's been some in-betweens until he got the win. So I'll definitely give that to Anderson. And then I also want to give it to Berea too with the easy 3 innings that he pitched. Hell, I just want to give it to the whole pitchers, all 3 pitchers that came in the Stamos Award. To be honest with you, I want to do that. Sure, you can say, hey, the Royals don't have a big lineup or whatever, but you have Witt Jr., you have Salvador Perez, you have 2 really good hitters here. Yeah, I'm going to give it to all 3 pitchers. The Stamos Award, just play the theme in your head. You hear it every year or every show. I definitely would have to give it to Zach Greinke. I think giving up the 4 runs, the 8 hits, 5 innings pitched, the back-to-back home runs given up, 1 walk and 4 strikeouts. I think that's going to be, for me, the Nacho Night player of the game would be Zach Greinke, and then the winners. But the Stamos Award, I think, would go to all 3 Angel pitchers who pitched today. That's my suggestion. That's up to the graphics department here at Halos in the Infield in their cubicle. Donald Bacon, shout out to you. We need Angel fans to show up Tuesday and Wednesday. That's going to be the issue because I can't. And I was offered a ticket to go, I think, on Tuesday, but I got to work a double that day. So I can't go. And then Wednesday, I work the same. So, man, if there was a Thursday game, I would be there, but nah. And you're always worried about the Dodger fans. Yeah, they take over, and the Angels fans see that, and they sell their tickets away. It's unfortunate, but that's the way things are. They've taken over the landscape of the Southland. That's what it is. That's why the LA thing doesn't work for the Angels, in my opinion. Grinding true crime, and you got to check those those podcasts out. I've listened to those at the wrong time, early morning, late at night, and it keeps me awake. That means it's good stuff, so check that out. I'm grinding true crime podcasts. I mean, they did one about the murders at the San Diego or San Isidro McDonald's, and there was terrifying details in that. They also have the Christopher, how do you say this? Dormer situation that went on. There's just a lot of things that I know that's a thing. True crimes that's a big, popular podcast outlet out there for mostly housewives that want to kill their husbands on this Father's Day. I guess that's a big thing out there, and grinding true crime podcasts is all about that. So check out Todd, Matt, his wife, for all that. Raleigh Chris saying, surprisingly, what? Surprisingly. Okay. It's a surprise the Reds swept the Astros in Houston. Giants about to sweep the Dodgers. It's a great weekend for us Angel fans. As I look at, unfortunately, the Blue Jays are down to their last out. Looks like Texas is going to win that game. But yeah, the Giants just tacked on a couple of runs going to the bottom of the sixth. And now it's a 7-2 Giants. Big Hammer checking in, fresh from partying. He says, hey, no calls. We won. Oh, yeah, dang it. Yeah, no calls. I don't have, phone number and all that. But, yeah, it looks like Texas will win that game today in Arlington over the Blue Jays. I think I'm going to cut it here. Check out Tuesday and Wednesday for the pregame shows and the postgame shows as we face them Dodgers. 2-game series quickly. It's going to be telling because the Dodgers have had their pitching issues. The Angels right now in a good spot, so maybe something will give for once against LA like it used to be. But we'll see what happens. Granding says, hey, thank you for the plug. Yeah. If you ever want to stay awake, listen to those podcasts. Yeah, that's going to be something. Thing I wanted to hear. Thank you everybody for watching that. That also that commented in. Look out for the podcast. Check out, all the social media platforms out there. The question of the day should be interesting for tomorrow with the off day. As we go into the Dodgers series, and Hammer mentions, we better win on Tuesday and Wednesday. And he just partied last night and didn't get lit. Oh, you didn't get lit. Oh, that's unfortunate. And Tuesday is his birthday bash. And tomorrow is his lowers takeover. What the hell are you saying? Lovers takeover? I don't know. Yeah, the Rangers just won 11-7. So unfortunately, right there, look at the updated standings. Yeah, it's going to be a 4.5 a deficit for the Angels to Texas because the Rangers took 2 out of 3 there with the Blue Jays. So that's unfortunate. Surfing, it has to do with surfing. Oh, sure. I don't know that. I live in Oceanside, but I rarely go to the ocean, so go figure. Maybe I'm an inland person. I don't know. All right, I think we'll end it here before I get any more surfing lingo. I should brush up on my surfing lingo. Maybe today I'll go down to the beach. Who knows? Anyway, everybody take care. Great the Halos got the win 5-2. See you next time on the pregame show and the postgame show. Yep, see you guys Tuesday. Hammer mentions. Later, everyone.